Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources.
Washington Post World, October 17, 1239 America, New York. American missionaries and family members kidnapped in Haiti. An audio described as a prayer alert from Ohio-based Christian Aid Ministries and obtained by the Washington Post stated that men, women and children associated with the group were being held by an armed gang. Washington Post World, October 17, 1236 America, New York. Venezuela suspends talks with opposition after Maduro ally extradited to the United States. Venezuela said it is halting talks in retaliation for the extradition of Colombian businessman Alex Saab, a close ally of President Nicolas Maduro, wanted on money laundering charges. Washington Post World, October 17, 1209 America, New York. U.S. religious group says 17 missionaries kidnapped in Haiti. A group of 17 U.S. missionaries including children has been kidnapped in Haiti, according to a voice message sent to various religious missions by an organization with direct knowledge of the incident.
Time, October 17, 7 o'clock America, New York. Gen Z and Millennials are leading a great reshuffle. Here's what that means. To receive weekly emails of conversations with the world's top CEOs and business decision makers, click here. Something big is happening in American workplaces.
RT World News, October 17, 6:46 America, New York. Armed gang kidnaps up to 17 American Christian missionaries, including children, in Haiti, reports. Between 15 and 17 U.S. missionaries and their families are reportedly being held by a gang in Haiti. Although the country is infamous for kidnappings, the abduction of such a large group of foreigners is nonetheless unusual.
October 17, 6:38 America, New York. An Alabama teen was fatally shot while in his room playing on his iPad. A 13-year-old boy was shot and killed while playing with an iPad in his bedroom in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, police said.
Washington Post World, October 17, 6:33 America, New York. 4 weeks on, no sign Spanish volcano eruption is close to end. Officials say there is no sign that a volcanic eruption on the Spanish island of La Palma is coming to an end, 4 weeks after it began. Washington Post World, October 17, 6:16 America, New York. France commemorates the 1961 massacre of Algerians in Paris. A tribute march was organized on Sunday in Paris for the 60th anniversary of the bloody police crackdown on a protest by Algerians in the French capital, during the final year of their country's independence war with the colonial power. Washington Post World, October 17, 6:15 America, New York. Rescuers. Last Jew of Kabul making his way to Israel. The man known as the last Jew of Kabul could soon be heading to Israel, after agreeing to grant his estranged wife a religious divorce in a Zoom call. New York Times World News, October 17, 6:09 America, New York. Charities and aid groups in Haiti have been marked by scandals in the past decade. Children at an orphanage in Pétionville, Haiti, in June 2010. All but 20 of the 150 children at the orphanage were evacuated for adoptions in the weeks after an earthquake struck. Washington Post World, October 17, 6 o'clock America, New York. In Russia, experts are challenging official pandemic figures as too low. They refuse to be silenced. Questions over Russia's death and infection case counts arise amid a fourth wave of coronavirus infections.
Fox World News, October 17, 5:58 America, New York. Haiti gang kidnaps U.S. missionary group, including children. A group of 17 U.S. missionaries including children was kidnapped by a gang in Haiti on Saturday, according to a voice message sent to various religious missions by an organization with direct knowledge of the incident. October 17, 5:48 America, New York. Poetry is experiencing a new golden age, with young writers of color taking the lead. There was a time, not too long ago, when many people could only name one, maybe two, poets, often a long-dead white man named William Shakespeare, Robert Frost or Walt Whitman. October 17, 5:29 America, New York. The J&J vaccine offers good protection. A booster shot will maximize that, experts say. As more COVID-19 boosters are potentially set to become available, experts say those who received the Johnson & Johnson one-dose vaccine are awfully well protected, but should still get another shot for maximum safety.
Washington Post World, October 17, 5:24 America, New York. Russia sees highest daily new COVID case number. Russia is reporting its largest daily number of new coronavirus infections, more than 70% up on the number a month ago as the country faces a sustained rise in cases.
Mirror World News, October 17, 5:22 America, New York. Jealous husband choked beauty queen wife to death before faking search for her. Patrick S., 27, is accused of killing his wife Jennifer after she wanted to separate, with prosecution lawyers alleging he carried out the brutal killing so no one else could have her.
October 17, 5:09 America, New York. California couple's home destroyed by a small plane crash. A home bought in May by California newlyweds following their wedding was destroyed in October by a plane crash.
New York Times World News, October 17, 5 o'clock America, New York. South Korea reconsiders a right of manhood, the draft. Military conscription has become less popular. The rules have loosened, but experts still worry about the threat from the north. Kim Hyung-soo served in the South Korean military but refused to go back into duty as a reservist. New York Times World News, October 17, 5 o'clock America, New York. Will new COVID treatments be as elusive for poor countries as vaccines? Merck has taken a step to make its antiviral pill available in poor nations, but many obstacles remain for broad access to coronavirus drugs. A COVID treatment center in Rajasthan, India, in May. Washington Post World, October 17, 4:54 America, New York. Father of suspect in UK lawmaker's slaying is traumatized. The father of a man held for the fatal stabbing of a British lawmaker during a meeting with local voters has told British media that he was shocked and traumatized by his son's arrest, as police continued questioning the suspect under terrorism laws.
BBC News World, October 17, 4:24 America, New York. Russian team back on Earth after filming first movie in space. The Russian film crew return after an ISS shoot that had its own moments of drama.